Hello and welcome back to Chasing the Target. The news from the middle as KKR have won the toss and elected to bat first. Jason Roy is back in the side. He'll be opening the batting with Rahmanullah Gurbaz. This is going to be a deadly duo for Hyderabad. They need wickets early in the power play. Bhuvneshwar Kumar needs to be on top of his game. Otherwise, these two will punish them. The Hyderabad pitch has been a batting first kind of pitch. Apart from one or two occasions, the teams batting first have done well, and the spinners have come into play. Whether it was Ashwin early on, Aksar Patel did pretty well over here. Markande has done really well as well. Hoping for some dew as a Sunrisers fan, and I think it'll be difficult to chase if there's no dew. You have to restrict them under 160. I'm looking at, but it all depends on this KKR start. Jason Roy has been in fabulous form. He was injured in between, Magar. You saw that game against CSK, and in general, he's getting them off to good starts. Rahmanullah Gurbaz, I think in the last game scored a 50. He was looking in good touch. Nitesh Rana, has a good record against Sunrisers. His form has been a bit topsy-turvy this season, मगर ये अटैक उसको पसंद है. अब देखेंगे क्या होता है. सनराइजर्स जो है they're playing at home, मगर रिकॉर्ड उतना अच्छा नहीं हुआ. एक ही जीते आई थिंक होम मैच, दो हारे उन लोग, या दो या तीन हारे. दिल्ली से हारे, मुंबई से हारे, राजस्थान से हारे. सो 4 होम मैचेस में खाली एक जीत है, एंड देयर विल बी अ लॉट ऑफ प्रेशर ऑन देम अगेंस्ट केकेआर. whoever loses this game, I think for them the season will almost be over. So you have to win to stay alive somewhat. फिर भी ये दो टीम शायद नहीं मिलेंगे प्लेऑफ्स में, या नहीं पहुंचेंगे प्लेऑफ्स को, लेकिन this is a very important game. Suyash Sharma is not starting, but I think he might be the impact sub, and they're going with the all Indian seam attack, and then you have Sunil Narayan, Andre Russell with the bat in Hyderabad. His average is not that great. Against Hyderabad, it's not that great, but his bowling record is really good. Even if you see in the last game, he got injured, but he picked up 3 wickets. He has a very good record against Rahul Tripathi. Rahul Tripathi is phenomenal against KKR, his old side, except for Andre Russell. Andre Russell has a very good record against him, and his bowling has been really good. So I think, you have to be aware, if you're Sunrisers, you have to be aware of Andre Russell, the bowler. The batsman also can come up at any time, but right now his bowling record against Sunrisers is really good. I'm just looking to see अगर सनराइजर्स का टीम एग्जैक्टली क्या है. अभी वो नहीं आया मेरे पास, लेकिन अगर आप लोग देख रहे हैं आप भी बोल सकते हैं. मगर केकेआर की जो टीम है, मैं वही देख रहा हूँ कि ओपनिंग बैट्समैन बहुत खतरनाक है भाई. यू नीड विकेट्स इन द पावर प्ले. दैट्स वेयर भुवनेश्वर कुमार विल कम इनटू प्ले. आई एम वेटिंग टू सी एक्चुअली who is going to be the fourth foreigner. Will it be Marco Jansen? Will it be Akil Hussain, Adil Rashid? That's just what I'm trying to look at. But yeah, I think Bhuvi's role. Yeah, there you go. Sunrisers team. So you got Mayank Agarwal, Abhishek Sharma, Markram, Klaasen, Harry Brook, Abdul Samad, Marco Jansen is playing. So it'll be him, Markande, Bhuvneshwar, Karthik Tyagi, and Natarajan. Karthik Tyagi finally gets a game. I think he deserves a game. I'm excited to see how he's going to play. Umran Malik has not had the best of seasons. बहुत ज़्यादा पिट गया. I feel really bad. I'm a huge Umran Malik fan. लेकिन it is what it is. He's been expensive this time around, and that's probably because he's not been able to vary his bowling as much as you expect him to. Karthik Tyagi will give you something in the death overs as well, I'm hoping. He has a good Yorker on him. He has some good change-ups, but it's his first game this season. The pressure will be on, and Rahul Tripathi, I think, will be the impact sub from Sunrisers. He'll come in the second innings, and his matchup against Russell is the one that KKR will look to exploit. If this pitch does turn, Markande will be in the game. He's done really well. I think he's been Sunrisers' best player along with Klaasen this season. So a lot will rely on both of them. With the bat, Agarwal, Tripathi, Abhishek Sharma, especially Agarwal and Tripathi, these guys need to get runs. If Sunrisers is going to win today, you need some runs from these guys to give them that confidence, and then take the pressure off Klaasen, take the pressure of Abhishek Sharma, take the pressure of Markram as well. Even Harry Brook needs runs. Last time he played KKR, he scored 100, but after that, he's got nothing. Before that, he got nothing. So there will be criticism coming his way if he doesn't score today. So hopefully Harry Brooks gets some runs under his belt. It's been a bit difficult. Sometimes he's open, sometimes he's bad in the middle order. Same thing with Abhishek Sharma. Pata nahi chal raha kidhar batting karna hai. That's some regularity that they need to get Sunrisers in their team. I feel some consistency so that the players are aware what the situation is, what the role is in the team, and exactly what is expected of them. वो थोड़ा सा कम दिख रहा मेरे को ये टीम में. और ओवरऑल अगर मैं देखूं 11 अच्छी खिलाड़ी 11, मगर परफॉर्म करना है, जीतना है, वो अलग बात है. They're up against a KKR team who are also hot and cold on their day. They have some world class spinners. Narayan has not had the best of seasons, but he has experience. He's partnering Varun Chakravarti, probably Suyash Sharma will come in as well. So the spin department is looking good from KKR's point of view. The fast bowling department थोड़ा inexperienced है. Look, Shardul Thakur has the ability to get hit, but then he's partnered with Vaibhav Arora, Harshit Rana. तो थोड़ा सा वहाँ पे inexperience है. And I think Andre Russell might have to bowl his quota today. His spell will be very crucial. If he does pick up wickets and puts pressure on Sunrisers, then the Sunrisers team can collapse. They do bat deep, Sunrisers, but it's about getting the start. Power play में उन लोगों को 50 से ज्यादा मारना पड़ेगा. I know pitch कैसा रहेगा. It might, if it's slow, it'll be difficult, but still, I think Sunrisers have to try and look to attack that power play. They've scored very low in the power play this season, and that's caused them a lot of problems in most of the games. And if you see KKR are not going to waste time in the power play. उनके पास गुरबाज है, Roy, then Venkatesh Iyer, Nitish Rana, Andre Russell, Rinku Singh to come. I don't think they're going to waste time. They're going to look to attack. They're going to look to put pressure on Bhuvi, put pressure on Karthik Tyagi as well. It looks like in the power play it will be Marco Jansen, Bhuvi bowling, and then Karthik Tyagi as well. Then Natarajan will come in for the middle and death overs. Who will be the fifth bowler for Sunrisers? The second spinner for Sunrisers. Markram and Abhishek Sharma, I think can both bowl. Markram to the left-handers, and Abhishek Sharma to the right-handers would be a good option. I know matchups, not everybody's keen about it, but sometimes it's good to use it, especially if the pitch is a bit dry and it is conducive to spin. Then I would like to see Markram bowl to the likes of Nitish Rana and Rinku Singh. पिट भी गया तो ठीक है. आई थिंक एक आध ओवर डालना जरूरी. वेंकटेश अय्यर भी है वो साइड में, सो आई थिंक मार्करम could be effective in this game for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Now if I look at fantasy picks, there's no bankers from both teams because they've been so inconsistent. But if you actually want someone who has done really well, it's been my man Markande. I think he's done really well. I think he's a very good option today again. And from Kolkata, I'll go Jason Roy. I think if he's in the team, he slots in. He's done really well so far. He's been like the most consistent player for KKR, which is ironic because Jason Roy is not associated with consistency, but he's done pretty well this season whenever he's got the opportunity. So he's one guy from KKR I'm looking at for Sunrisers, Markande. If you're looking at differential picks, again, Markram I think could be a good shout. He has a good record against KKR. He loves playing against them. The last time played against them also, he scored a 50. And if he does bowl, then he has opportunity to take wickets and provide you points that way also. KKR differential probably Andre Russell. Not many people will go with him. He's been not informed with the bat, but he does pick up wickets, particularly against this team, against Sunrisers. So I don't mind punting on Russell. Those are a couple of differential picks that I would probably consider. Magar, if you're going safer, I think Jason Roy and Markande are your good picks. But yeah, let's see how the game pans out. We will catch you for the review, but yeah, it should hopefully it's an interesting game. Maybe not many eyeballs today watching this match because it is towards the bottom of the table clash, but it's an important game for both teams. दोनों को जीतना जरूरी है भाई. अगर हार गए तो फिर almost chapter close हो जाएगा and they will be on the brink of getting knocked out of IPL 2023. So it's an important game. Hyderabad in their home ground. Yes, they haven't had a good record yet. Actually, they've won more away from home than at home, although उतना फर्क नहीं है, लेकिन it is a cause for concern. I think the crowd coming in, backing them, they deserve more, and hopefully they put in the performance today. They're batting second. I would ideally take that, but with this team, we've seen chasing has been an issue. Against Mumbai, it was a problem. Against Rajasthan, it was a problem. Against Delhi, it was a problem. All three teams in this venue, Sunrisers failed to chase against them. So a bit worried about that, but still, let's see. Hopefully there's some dew around and hopefully the batsmen come into gear, and especially Agarwal and Tripathi need some runs from them, and Harry Brook, of course, as well. I think that will be very key. Make sure you join us for after the game. We will review. Hopefully, Faiz will join me as well, and we will review the match and see what's exactly going to happen. Niyazing, hopefully, Tripathi scores today. Bhai, I am in total agreement. I think it's very important that these Indian players score runs. They can play spin well as well, and it's important for them to take the pressure off the likes of Klaas and take the pressure off Abhishek Sharma as well, who's done pretty good whenever he's got the chance to open. So I think that's one thing. Harry Brook and Markham also need his 100%, and I'm smelling a good innings from Markham. Hopefully today he is the captain. Need him to lead from the front, take responsibility into his own hands, and try and chase the score, whatever the score is. Again, this pitch sometimes we've seen 200, sometimes we've seen 130. Only time will tell. We'll understand it a bit more. From what the pitch report is saying, it's going to assist the spinners. The spinners will come into play, and that means it might be a bit on the drier side and on the slower side as well. So if that is the case, then Harry Brook will be under pressure as well, and that's where I think Tripathi Manganga will have to step up because they do play spin well, and it's about time that they turn up and take some responsibility and score runs and take the pressure off the other players. Yeah, and just watch out for that battle at the top, Bhuvi versus the openers Gurbaz and Mr. Jason Roy. अगर दोनों में से अगर एक निकल गया जल्दी तो थोड़ा सा प्रेशर कम होगा सनराइज के लिए. अगर दोनों चल गए तो बहुत खतरनाक होगा. एक भी चल गया तो बहुत खतरनाक होने वाला है. तो it's about getting that thing. I think KKR now, if you see the strength, they strengthen their batting with Jason Roy's inclusion along with Gurbaz. Yes, that means their fast bowling has to suffer a bit, and that's what Sunrisers can target. Maybe open with Harry Brook and Abhishek Sharma and try to target, Shadar Thakur and Vaibhav Arora and these guys. Just go for it, hell for leather, and depending on the score, of course. But I think, yeah, why not? That's a good option to target against KKR because. Yeah, and KKR also trying to improve their weaknesses, which is their batting, but that could have bring a hole in their bowling. That's the only thing I'm looking at. Yeah, and thank you so much for joining MC and everybody else. Make sure you join us after the game. Hopefully, Fez will be with us as well, and we'll dissect the match and hoping for some 2 points for the Orange Army. And yeah, let's look forward to a good game. Take care, guys, and catch you very soon.